Hello, everybody. I just wanted to update for 2024. Wrote some notes and have some things that we can cover. First things first, Happy New Year. Novum Goldum. Swati Mai. I don't know if I said that right. And Anya. I forgot what the Spanish one. Nuevo Año Nuevo. Something like that. Carlos, you got to correct me on that one. Okay, a couple of things. We are ready to go for this coming Monday for both classes. We'll start at 6 o'clock for Krabi Krabong and 7 o'clock for Systema, and it'll be at my house. I guarantee you this year we will find a space that'll be indoors and that will have mats. We're growing like we haven't in a couple of years, and over the last couple of weeks that we've been off, I've gotten more inquiries, and I haven't done any marketing to any degree whatsoever. So we're in for a great time this year for sure. So I will continue to look for it. And if any of you guys find one or have some ideas, shoot them my way. I promise I will check that out. And like I said, we are finding one for sure. I also, for those on Facebook, I do it's called Systema Wellness, which is a health related topic thing. I do it every single Monday. So go ahead and sign up for that. I'm sure you'll find interesting things. Plus it'll help our school. I also plan on doing some live sessions for Systema as well. For those who are doing the Krabi Krabong, we have the Saturday session a week from tomorrow, which is the 11th, and we will start at 8:30. Let's see what else. I'm going to leave that aside for a second. For those people start the new year. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. We have an accountability group, which I have found to be extremely beneficial. It's one thing to say, I plan on doing that, XYZ this year. That's another thing when you say that person in front of me, I'm telling you I'm doing this thing this year. There'll be much more of a likelihood to succeed in that. I know I'm going pretty quickly here, but there's a fair amount to cover, and I don't want to make this long. As always, I have a bunch of DVDs and things along those lines. Anybody who wishes to borrow them, let me know. They're fantastic things. I also, at some point, probably the second half of the year or early next year, want to do a Harama Silat groundwork. I have not done that much groundwork in Systema. I would say less than 30 classes over the 21 years, and only twice with Vladimir. So I don't feel real comfortable with it, and I don't like it. I've tried jujitsu, and though I have tremendous respect for the art and for those who do the art and for those who teach the art, I never clicked with it. And the minute I saw Harama Salat, I was blown away. Absolutely loved it. That's what I want to do. And so I also had mentioned that one of the best practitioners, probably in the world, named Alvin Gornano, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, from the UK. We've sort of become acquaintances, moving toward friends. And he was very open to coming to America. And so I'm looking at, again, either the second half of this year or early next year. And it's a perfect fit with Systema. I mean, an absolutely great 100%. For those of you who may remember, that's what we did at Seafood Jeff's place up in Claremont years ago. And we all had a fantastic time there. I wanted to offer this as well. I had gotten my MRI and testing on stuff done my hip, and it's a little bit more than I anticipated, but I expect a 100% recovery, so that kicking and running is normal. I don't have the time frame, but I do have the means. I have interviewed people, I've spoken with people who have had surgeries and this treatment and that treatment, anywhere from that side of the coin to people who've had near-death experiences, people who have had spontaneous healings, as it is called, people who've had miracles. And when I say miracles, I mean they've been given a stage 4 pancreatic cancer diagnosis. That was 20 years ago, and they're still, bebopping around. And so I consider this to be nothing in comparison. So what I want to do, and I want to make it about the information. I don't want to make it about myself. Uh, so I'm going to put information on our website, and I don't know, probably. I'm not exactly sure yet, but I'll probably keep it private. I will keep it private and give you all a password or something like that on what I'm doing, what is working, what I'm finding, etc. And right off the bat, I there are a number of things that I would suggest for anyone who has any kind of issue. Number one, get yourself a team. My wife Lisa has been fantastic. We have an excellent chiropractor, Ken Felt in Claremont, and he's a martial artist, so he speaks our language. I also restarted doing bone marrow qigong or negong. There are also some injections that you can get over the counter, and there are also some oral supplements which have been fantastic. I want to say in the summer we did I'm going to call it a visualization. It's almost like a prayer, and I have since updated it, and I think it's much better than what it was, and I thought it was fantastic before, and I'll be happy to share that with you. I would also encourage everyone to get this particular book. It is a summation of a book written in Russian that is 784 pages. This one, fortunately, is only about 150 pages, and it is fantastic. It is life altering. And then this also is life altering, but in a much different way. When I was in high school and college, I loved baseball. I played baseball all the time. That was my passion. And when I was in high school, there were a couple of guys, one in particular on a rival team that let's just say wasn't a real nice guy toward me, to put it mildly. And I found out a couple months ago he passed away. And my reaction sort of was strong. Uh, and I was kind of ashamed at how I reacted. And so I immediately knew I'm not going to live this way. So this was the book I started reading again. It's called The Book of Forgiveness by Desmond Tutu, who's the Archbishop, Nobel Peace Prize winner, and I think it was 90 or 80, 84, 83, somewhere around there. Anyway, the book is fantastic. If you just read the book, I don't know, it's 225 pages. It takes a couple of hours. You don't want to do this. It's one of those things where you hit on something and you need to live into it. There are a number of exercises, some which may take 10 minutes, some which may take 10 months. So this entire book, not particularly thick, it may take a year to get through. Don't be in any hurry. It is very, very difficult. Let me forewarn you. It's not a lighthearted thing. It's not for the faint of heart. It is a brutal look into the mirror, and sometimes it's not always pleasant what to see, but once you get beyond that, it's always pleasant what to see. So if you guys have anything else you would like for the new year, I know we're going to cover, of course, different things. We're going to do sword, shashka work, which we haven't done in a long time, and some other types of things we've never done. And yeah, we're going to have a fantastic year. I would anticipate a significant uptick in the economy, which means people have more money, which means we're going to grow. And I'm going to count on you guys to help with the new people, because you've been around long and you know this stuff. So if you have anything to add, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you on Monday. Thanks, guys.